Layoffs feel sudden, but in reality, company layoffs almost always send early signals, months before it happens. Most people either miss these signals or ignore them. Today, I want to walk you through the common mistakes professionals make that can push them closer to a layoff, and the symptoms that appear when your job is quietly getting at risk. Listen carefully. These insights come from real corporate experiences, mine and from colleagues across the industry. Let's quickly set the context. Companies don't fire people because they feel like it. There are clear triggers. First, mergers and acquisitions. When two companies merge, overlap happens and duplicate roles get removed. Second, cost cutting / profit pressure. When revenue drops, employee cost becomes the biggest controllable expense. And third, operational issues like overhiring, project loss, business restructuring, or automation replacing repetitive tasks. These situations always give early warning signs. Before we go deeper, let me address something important. There are two sides to every layoff situation: mistakes that employees unknowingly make, and signals that companies quietly give when you're moving into the firing zone. So, to make this video more structured and clearer for you, we are dividing this topic into two parts. Part 1 is what you're watching right now, where we'll talk about the common mistakes employees make that can directly put their job at risk. In Part 2, we'll discuss the warning signs and symptoms companies show before they lay someone off. For now, let's continue with Part 1 and understand the mistakes that can cost you your job. Mistake 1. Working hard on the wrong problems. This is the biggest mistake. The company is struggling in one area and you're giving your best in a completely different area. Your company is struggling with implementation quality, but you're focusing on hiring or training. Even if you work day and night, you won't get recognized because your work is not solving the company's biggest problem. In tough times, the people aligned with the burning issues survive. The rest become non-essential. But this is a double-edged sword. Take calculated risks. If your skills match the burning problem, go for it. If not, contribute to the second most important problem. Mistake 2. Not learning must-have skills. You get hired because of certain core skills, but if the company shifts direction and your skills no longer align, your job becomes vulnerable. Most people freeze. They stay in their comfort zone. Bad idea. You must constantly learn your company's core business, upcoming skills, and parallel skills. Start small, improve slowly, but keep moving. And along with learning, you must also make yourself visible. Share your perspectives in discussions, speak up in team conversations, and let people across levels see the value you bring. In today's environment, you need to work on two fronts to stay relevant: upgrading your skills and being visible to the right people. Skills keep you competent. Visibility ensures that competence is recognized. Mistake 3. Thinking, I am too smart to be laid off. This mindset destroys careers. Some employees think they can survive without contributing or learning. That works once or twice by luck, not always. Inside, you know the truth: underskilled, underconfident, and dependent on others. If you don't help yourself, no one else can. And whether you realize it or not, you are always being watched. In every company, someone is observing you: your behavior, your attitude, your ownership, your growth. You may not notice it, but discussions about you happen at different levels for many reasons. Good or bad, you're being evaluated all the time, even when you're not aware of it. Mistake 4. Unnecessary conflicts. Even if you're technically strong, you're at risk if people don't want to work with you. Companies don't pay you to fight. They pay you to deliver work together. If leadership thinks you're a team problem, you'll be the first to go. And here's the truth many people ignore. Even if you're excellent in your subject area, whether functional, technical, or management, it won't matter if people are uncomfortable working with you. If your team can't rely on you for key deliverables, you simply can't sustain. You must be a good team player. People who are difficult to work with, for reasons like blame games, being too direct or abrasive in communication, micromanaging others, being unavailable in crucial situations, pushing too hard during tense moments, or throwing people under the bus, quickly move into the firing line. Technical strength can't save you from poor behavior. Companies value people who deliver without creating chaos. Mistake 5. Staying invisible during uncertain times. Another major mistake people make is staying invisible. They work quietly, deliver tasks, finish everything on time, but no one really knows what they actually contribute. Visibility is a crucial aspect of professional life. If you are invisible, it will hurt you at any level, whether you're an entry-level employee or a senior manager. And especially in uncertain times, invisibility becomes dangerous. When a company is unstable, the people who are visible for the right reasons survive. If you are sitting in a corner doing your work silently without anyone noticing your effort, you are putting yourself at risk. Build your network, engage with teams, get along with the right people who can advocate for you when it truly matters. Because in tough situations, decisions happen quickly, and only the people who are seen, trusted, and recognized are protected. Mistake 6. Relying too much on your manager. Depending completely on your manager is risky. Yes, in every company there is a hierarchy, and naturally people rely on their managers in certain situations. That's normal. But the problem starts when you rely only on your manager. Many employees align themselves to a single influential manager and assume that as long as he or she is powerful, they are safe. That's a dangerous assumption, because if your manager loses influence, gets a bad reputation, or ends up in conflict with leadership, your safety collapses with them. And if your manager suddenly leaves the company, you are left standing at a crossroads, with no network, no visibility, and no one else who can support you. Always build relationships across teams, not just with one person. Align yourself with a group of people, with peers and cross-functional stakeholders who know your work and can vouch for you. Depending on one manager means your entire career stability rests on a single point of failure. And in uncertain times, that is extremely risky. Mistake 7. Getting emotionally attached to your role. Comfort is dangerous. When you get emotionally attached to your role or your team, you stop noticing early warning signals. You react late, not because the signals weren't there, but because you didn't want anything to change. And here's the truth. The comfort zone is a trap. Real progress happens outside your comfort zone. If you're stuck in one place, doing the same tasks, working with the same people, avoiding new challenges, you're not learning anything new. Learning is uncomfortable. It takes effort, time, and a little bit of pain. But if you choose comfort over growth, you stop evolving. And when you stop evolving, you become replaceable. Management notices this. Leaders can clearly see when someone is too comfortable, not learning, not stretching, not growing. And in uncertain times, people who stay in their comfort zone are the first ones considered non-essential. Comfort feels safe, but in reality, it quietly puts you at risk. Mistake 8. Focusing on effort instead of impact. You may work hard, but companies reward impact, not effort. In layoff rooms, leaders don't ask who worked the most hours. They ask who actually moved the business forward. Management rewards the impact you create, not how hard you work. Outcomes matter more than effort. Hard work alone doesn't protect you, but your results do. If after putting in long hours, you are still not able to produce meaningful outcomes, then you are not adding value. That's the harsh truth many people ignore. You have to find smarter ways of working. And remember, smart work is not about shortcuts. Smart work comes from experience, efficiency, and better decision making. And better decision making comes from the hard work you've done in the past. Hard work builds your foundation. Smart work converts that foundation into impact. And in today's corporate world, impact is what keeps you relevant and keeps you safe. So these are the silent mistakes that quietly push you toward a layoff. Mistakes many people don't even realize they are making until it's too late. But here's the surprising part. Layoffs don't actually start with mistakes. They start with signals. Signals that the company gives long before the final decision. And most employees completely miss these signals. In part 2, I'm going to walk you through the exact symptoms that appear when your job is quietly moving into the danger zone. The subtle behavior changes, the shifts in responsibility, the tone changes from your manager, and the internal discussions you never hear about. If you want to know whether you're already in the firing line, then part 2 is something you cannot afford to miss. I'll see you there.